Are we wrong?
Welcome to the intro.
They're going to bring it up.
Ah,
to
good. Ready?
That's their news.
Welcome back, folks, to, I was going to say episode 2, part 2 of the V&M podcast, episode 26, here at the beautiful Shandon Hotel in Dunfanny.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. Again, just a quick thanks to the folks for having us down here. We appreciate it so much. The view here is unbelievable. Have a look.
The view's beautiful, though.
And if you're about, I have a staycation down here.
Available for weekends.
Special guest, number 2, Mr. Kevin Dooher, the Wild Atlantic Traveller.
Wild bastard.
Shush.
Ah,
That's the cracks, lads.
quiet. Kevin, welcome to the podcast. How you doing?
Thanks very much. Is this mic on?
Oh, you're
You've
not
got a
ready
rep-
to touch the mic?
I know you've got a reputation
Contact.
here.
Hey?
I know you got a reputation here with not having mics on.
Sorry, the mic's on right now.
I have no lights on mine.
What two?
Welcome, Kevin. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
What
Nice.
spa?
Jeez, I feel so relaxed, hey.
Would you?
Nice.
Aye, if every Tuesday was like this.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Jesus,
We were
eh.
just saying there, what would you else would you be doing on a Tuesday afternoon? Like,
Why would you want to work?
Cotton silage.
straight on bananas from Tesco.
Aye.
No, it's beautiful down there, wasn't it?
Oh, hey, it was brilliant. The
Lovely.
hot tubs.
Aye.
Jesus, that's some job, that.
Chilled, it's very...
Are they VIP hot tubs?
think so. You pay extra for them.
Do you?
Do you?
So you get your spa downstairs, and then you pay extra for the 30 minutes.
They're like Bayview hot. Is it Bayview? What are they called? Bayview hot? No, I'm thinking.
Sea View.
Seaview.
Bombay?
Seaview,
Oh,
Bombay.
no, that's Downing's, Bayview.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting
Oh,
mixed
the
up here
Bayview
now, don't I?
Hotels
Look
or
at
something.
Hot tubs up there are unbelievable. We're only adult.
Aye.
So, Kevin, Wild Atlantic Traveller, explain to us what the Wild who or what the Wild Atlantic Traveller. Why am I slurring on my words now?
Wild Atlantic Traveller.
Slurry.
The Wild Atlantic Traveller, explain to us what that is.
So look, it started just before lockdown. Do you know? Because I planned to do the Wild Atlantic Way, and we'd booked off a few places. So we were going to plan to go from Donegal to Cork, and then lockdown hit, and I thought, what am I going to do? So I was all into traveling before, like, you know, exploring that, and I just thought, you know what can I do to kind of encourage myself and other people to go out in that? And I thought, you know what, I'm going to start a page. So I started off thinking of names and that, and I thought, well, I'm planning to do the Wild Atlantic Way, so why not Wild Atlantic Traveller?
What is it?
Boys, that all has to be.
You've just taken it below the belt there,
Oh
Marty.
my fucking god.
Eh?
Oh.
More work.
So,
So anyway,
explain
back-
to us what the Wild
Wild
Atlantic
Atlantic
Traveller
Traveller
is.
Sure, look, it's to encourage me and other people to go down the Wild Atlantic Way, you know, and I thought, at the time, I thought it was a cool name, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to think of names and that, you know, it'd be catchy, Wild Atlantic Way, that kind of thing, and I thought, do you know what? I'm a solo traveller, I like to explore places, and Wild Atlantic Way, that's where the name is kind of born, and
Well,
from
it is kind of like what it says in the tin kind of thing, isn't it?
aye,
For
that's
what
it,
you do, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like, I'm kind of biased because I'm from Donegal.
Mm.
Most
Yeah.
of my content is Donegal. It is one of the coolest counties up here, you know.
Yeah.
So a lot of my content's based up here. But now and again, I do go down the Wild Atlantic Way and that.
You do drift down the country.
Aye, I do follow the wind.
Follow the one. Put on the seal and away you go.
But look, hey, like, sure, what more do you want?
I should look. This is a cool spot here.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Aye, should look. The water there to dip. You've Harry's Hole, Dunfanny, Port de Blah, Marble Hill Beach here. Like it's.
Harry's hole's dirty, is it?
It's
Oh,
clean.
Jesus Christ, almighty.
You were cut out for my garden, that's right.
Keep that on.
Start again.
Beep.
How long have you
Have you
been
been to Harry's Hole?
No.
I have ages ago, yeah.
Oh, it's
Couple
such a
months ago
cool.
now.
Like
Isn't it like
Nice, is it?
Aye, it is nice. I like it. It's smelly. Oh
dirty beasts. Cut.
no, it's class. I know to prepare.
So if you don't know where Harry's Hole is, it's directly behind us here on this hill. So there's a wee green gate that you'll not see, but we can see it. And if you go through the green gate, it's going to take you to Harry's Hole.
Harry's
and it's a
Hole.
jumping spot. You know,
We
like,
will get a day at it, and we'll get a lot of
Aye.
content done. So
it's a
We're
jumping.
actually, Marty doesn't know what we're going down there after the podcast.
No, we're not.
We're going for a dip after this.
I'm going straight up the road.
Oh, up the road, outside the house.
When shall I tell him about the dissolving shorts?
Jesus Christ.
So,
Honey, I shrunk a kid.
Honey, I shrunk a penis. So before COVID, or when? is that when
Yeah,
it started?
just before COVID, we had planned 6 counties to go down and kind of tick off the bucket list really, because I wanted to get down to the wormhole in Ishmore. Have you
Alright.
been there before?
No, what the fuck?
Jesus, epic! It's one man, like a man. It's not.
I've been to the
man-made.
courtyard, not a Kenny, so as far as I went, sir. So what's your favourite Pringle?
Oh, it's got to be salt and vinegar.
So,
My wee boy calls them Kimmels.
right,
So-
that's the end of episode 26. Thanks for coming down, Kevin.
The whole podcast. That's the last thing we're ever doing.
Kevin is barred.
We're arrested.
Yeah, so
COVID time, man.
during COVID.
Isn't it mad the amount of like what COVID actually done for people? But
Oh yeah, but like look how far people wanted to get out. Like you were stuck to 2 kilometers, we went to 5, and then once you left 5, everybody started looking what's around the area. People found hidden gems.
But
that
the
they
amount
didn't
of
know
people
about.
on the podcast that was mentioned COVID. Around
yeah.
COVID time, what we had a conversation with interviews, it's all based around COVID.
all
and
whatever their journey is now, like it's all happened because of COVID.
Some people have fucked up, and other people have given things that they wanted to do for a long time. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? No.
Nah,
Why are you laughing, Kevin? I have a freck on my head. You don't like it, man?
But that's true though. See the amount of the amount of people that like
Look at the coffee vans.
I know what.
During lockdown, there must have been about 1,000 coffee vans around here.
Not a
Well,
horse box to be. Not a horse box to be seen.
No horse racing, so we'll open a
No.
coffee van.
to be fair, that was like the amount of people doing different things now because of COVID. Like it's mental.
It did have its benefits and did have its fucking downs. Like.
Oh, it was good, like, you know, and another reason why I set my page up is when I used to go looking for these hidden gems, nobody would tell you.
No.
It's a secret. Do you know?
Huh?
I'd say to them, "Oh, I love that there. Where is it? Can you tell me?" No, it's a secret.
You're joking.
I swear to God. Secret Waterfall, Murder Hole, Tremor Beach, all of them. People used to say, "Oh, it's a secret."
You should have
You've
dropped
got to
kicked them
know.
on their Adam's apple. Just
So then I was like, right, that's it. I've had enough of this. So I'd start looking and I start pulling out maps on my phone, and I was like, right, beach, beach, beach. Right, there's no road to it. I want to go to these places.
yeah.
So if you seen someone posted up something and you were like, "Oh fuck, that's class. I want to go there." Where is it? They would say
Yeah.
it's secret.
Yeah. All the way through lockdown.
Not there.
So then I started. I was doing a lot of that too. But then I started making a list then of everywhere on my map. Like my phone has loads of pins of, you know, all the cool places. And like we found a cool place called Clock Glass down in Burton Port. It's like one of the coolest hidden gems ever.
Secluded.
Yeah, like if you see the wee road to it, you think you're going to somebody's house. But you get there and there's wee islands, and there's 2 islands with houses on it. And the islands are tiny, but like class place for snorkeling.
Fuck.
Literally unreal.
Snorkeling.
Do you know, and some of the wildlife around there that you see is epic. Here too as well. Like we were here last weekend, spider crabs, you know, comb jellies. It's full of jellies down there. Like thankfully-
Jellyfish?
Aye.
What if the
Thankfully,
one
no names.
stung you? If they stung you, do you is it true you piss on it?
No, I think that's
is that
I
is
think
that a
that's
myth?
no wives.
Is it?
You watch too much Friends. That's what's wrong with you.
Friends?
Do we first off?
Never watched it in my life.
That's what happened, Friends.
Yeah.
Was it?
Siphon the pipe.
Where do you get time for all this? Do you have
Well, I do this part time.
do you?
You know, I because I have 2 young kids too as well, so
Yeah.
I'm in between school runs, that kind of thing. So I kind of do it when they're at school, weekends, that kind of stuff. Most of the time, I just get in the car and off I go. Do you know?
Never in the house kind of joke.
Oh, I hate being in the house. Do you know? Nothing worse. And I was in a car accident 2 years ago, and I was housebound for 8 weeks, and I was losing it like left, right, and centre.
Your head gone?
Oh yeah, I just went in a
Hasn't
spiral.
recovered yet.
Yeah. Head still hanging. But I went into a deep depression where I just couldn't do anything. I was every day sat by the window looking out, and I was thinking, could be a cool sunset. This should be outside, and then I just started going down, and then I think it was like probably a good 9-10 weeks. Friends came around. They were like, "Kevin, you need to get out." So I started dipping them with Paddy from the Viking Dippers.
Yeah.
Went out with my friend Nadine, Sinead, and we just went touring everywhere. And I just thought, you know what, this is for me. I need to get
Sinead's
out.
mad about it though. Right.
Aye, do you know, and we're all very similar minded too. Like, you know, we like
Yeah.
outdoors, we like swimming, we like a bit of hiking. And I think that's probably one of the saving graces for me. Otherwise, I don't know where I would be. You know, if it wasn't for
you
getting
knew you were
out.
going downhill and you.
Oh, I knew it was. You know, like even my wife, she was trying to get me back on track. And, you know, she said, "Look, get a pen and paper and start writing down stuff that you want to do. You know, where you want to go, and start doing that." And kind of slowly, gradually, I
help.
got there.
Yeah.
So like,
You can't beat the outside in fairness.
oh yeah, like I always say, if you're having a bad day, step outside. Whether you're in a small, tiny garden on a main street, step outside and look up.
One with nature. Do you do that crack where you take your shoes off in the garden and
I'm
feel
not
your feet
crazy.
off? No.
Where wasn't that?
Was it be one?
Yeah.
The nature.
I see a lot of people doing that. A lot of people doing the yoga outside too as well. Apparently that's really good. But I just look up. If I'm stuck somewhere where I'm not at a beach, I just look up and I think, right, this is nothing. And then I just get in the car and I head to
Or
the
take
beach.
your jocks down and hit your helmet off a squirrel's Adam's apple.
Have you seen a squirrel's Adam's apple?
What's inside, isn't it? Show your aunt's apple or your Mary's apple. Look at the size of that.
Jeez, that's huge, that.
Isn't it?
It's like murder hole.
Hey, murder!
It's like Ergo.
See when you had the car accident.
Yeah.
You were in the house. You had pound 8 week.
£8 8 week.
Fuck.
I was
I'm
about
telling you,
eight
there's
weeks,
roofies in them cakes.
Did you think when you're in there? Did you think? Fuck. Did you ever think like life's too short? What if I couldn't do that again? Is that why you're so?
After when I came out of it, yeah, I was like, oh my god, like I could have been dead. Like literally, I didn't wake up from the accident until I was in the ambulance. You know, so like at that point, I thought, and like the flashbacks I have from that, you know, I remember waking up and it being pure white, and it's not even like a light or anything; it's just white. And then I remember voices, and then colors kind of appearing into my eyes, and then I seen this like ambulance guy over me, you know, telling me you're in an ambulance, we're outside the hospital.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Do you know? And then after that, then, you know, the 8 weeks and that just got really down. And
That's freaky, that, to be fair.
yeah, do you know, it still haunts me a wee bit, like, but it's not as much. You know, I try to kind of suppress it a wee bit. But yeah, I just think now life's too short. And I say to people, get outside. You know, like, look what's on the doorstep here. Why sit behind a window? Get out in the sea, get out for a walk. There's so much, it's free.
Yeah.
You know, like we live in the UK for a bit, and National Trust charge you for everything.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to pay for the car park, you've got to pay for the experience, then you've got to buy tea and coffee. You pull up here for free, walk the beach for free, come here for your dinner. You know, you've got everything. Do you know?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Doyle.
Go on.
Dogs are all over the shop now.
You
Ah,
give
sure.
them a song here when you're exercising.
I don't know what
I'm
to
a
say.
little teapot, short and stout.
Thanks, Kevin. We chatted about body confidence and all that.
Kevin, I know
Oh,
you're-
sure, I'm short.
Hey, I know. We know you. We know you travel about everywhere, not only Donegal, but if you could rate Donegal out of 10, what would it be?
Oh, I'll be 11.
Would it be?
Because I'm from here, I'm biased anyway.
Aye.
People see that, but we have the best beaches.
Aye.
I go all over and I think, oh, it's lovely, but I compare them to here, and I think nowhere is near as close as what we've got.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, people told me to go down to Bray and Wicklow, beautiful place, and they were like, the beaches down there, stunning. I got there and I was like, it's no Donegal.
Yeah.
You know,
Chat away there, Van Elmick, the t-shirt.
Well, aye.
and like, yeah, like anywhere you go on the coastline here, you can ramble all over. Make a great window, Marty. Or a great door, should I say?
Favorite place in Donegal? Bar the Shandon Hotel here in Dublin.
More gap.
Barnsmore. Used to be Joe Bids.
Did it?
No, it's hard to pick one place here because
Pick
it's,
one place.
I did very good.
You did very well.
if I was going to pick one place, it'd have to be.
Chinatown.
That's gone.
Oh my God,
Oh, is it not?
Chinatown.
I eat it every week.
Oh, I only go to
As you can
Tintime,
see.
eh?
Oh, geez, I do sometimes. You would send her nice to.
Jeez, what do you call the cliffs now?
Mocha.
Jeez, wild stingy, huh? Didn't even pour me. Oh, you did. Fair play to you. Fuck, I've forgotten the name of the bloody cliffs now. Oh, aye. So back to the question. Sorry.
Take your time, Kev.
Cup of tea there.
My week's 18th on
Oh,
tomorrow.
wee biscuit too.
I was clean shaven before I asked them those questions.
I've aged 3 days.
Tomorrow.
Favourite place, Donegal?
The Stirl.
Where's
Glen
that?
Colmkill.
Glen Colmkill. Is that down the big stairs down on the beach?
No, it's massive cliffs. It's near, like, so you'd either park at Glen Colmkill, the football pitch, and walk up, or go to Ampert. And it's just big, massive sea cliffs. Far better than Sleeve
What
League.
part's that? I've never heard it before, mate.
South Donegal.
Oh, aye.
Out by
Oh.
Carrick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
right
she's
back
lovely
there.
right there with that food.
I heard you. Tell us about your story about Sligo. You had a lovely experience in Sligo, didn't you?
I bought a furniture off a.
No, your hotel stay. Your sea
So what do
views.
you name that place again?
The Stirl.
The Stirl.
Aye, that is a hidden gem. Like, you know, it takes a lot of people to find it, but
Takes a lot of people to find it. Or...
Ever search for somewhere in Donegal, go to the stall, folks. Yeah.
Give Kevin a ring and he'll get a couple of people to find it for you.
Kevin, you're doing a lot of dipping now.
aye, that's only recent. Like, I used to do a bit, you know, bit of paddy and that. And then,
all the boys is brilliant, aren't they?
epic fail.
Look at that all over the fucking. You grow up a wee bit. You'll never grow up. You'll always be the one side. Fucking phones.
Cut that out. So what do you make of the dipping? Do you like it?
Oh, it's good crack. You boys have done it before, haven't
We
you?
done it with Sarah's friend Claire, aye.
Aye.
And seeing the road down, geez, we biscuits and everything, boys.
You took mine, Maffa.
You want to get to the Shandon, biscuits and everything. But hey, we done it with Claire one time, and see, we done a sunrise.
All right.
And I'll not lie, the whole way down in the car, I wasn't doing it because I hate fucking cold water. See, the minute I get in, that was unbelievable. And see, getting out of it, then too, how good and like refreshed you feel.
Oh, yeah, it's
Like
brilliant.
how class was that morning, Marty, right now?
It was I had to go to work penalty and to get lunchtime.
But hey, I would recommend anyone to do a dip in the ocean whenever you can. Doesn't matter if it's what time of the day it is.
Aye.
Get in it. So, what is it about it though? Like it's
I think it gives you endorphins. Like, you know, like, it makes you happier. You know, and if you do it first thing in the morning, that's you set for the day. You know, it gives you a mindset. You're more determined, and it wakens up your cells. You know, because
I went for 5 hour nap after my dip.
well, it didn't work for you.
No, it's working.
Nah, but hey, I swear to God, like everyone I spoke to about it, I've said how unreal it is. Because I wasn't getting in like.
Just good for your mental health.
Meant
You know,
like
It definitely is. And hangovers, I reckon.
Oh, best thing for
Especially when you.
hangovers.
Well, I never went over when I was over on holidays there recently. I never got on the sea, but I never got that bad hangover that I needed one to see. Like.
there's a different sea over there, but different like a
Here's really good for you.
there's like thermal.
But you see the lads like the GAA players, football players, they're straight in for the
I used to
injuries.
do that too.
And like, you know, like if I've gone up Errigal and I come down, I always get like my knee always clicks. So first thing I do is try to get to the beach and just stand in the water for 10, 15 minutes and it's fine. Do you know it's
That's the first date I went on with Aisling. I says to her, I tried to get her out for a date, like, and I says, "Do you want to go down after going in the water through football to help my legs?" Well, I'll tell you one thing, Kevin, one of the coolest days ever recorded. Hey, and she knew fine rightly that I was sitting in the car. She's going on the water. No bother. Under the water, sham. Jeez, my sack shot up onto the back of my intestines. I was sitting there. You all right? Hi, Granddad. Can hardly touch the. We got a bag of chips. I can hardly my fingers that wide. I couldn't even lift the bag of chips. That was the first date we ever went on. Hey,
Work, you know, they're still together.
Yeah. I see. She saw your weak side.
Troubled while they're not.
She seen what could happen to you.
Hi, you say that it's good for your mental health.
Aye.
We always said that too, but we even outdoors, see, even going out you said even go out and look up or whatever.
Aye.
lock up.
Would you be? Why do I always say the wrong words, Park? I always want to say, would you publicise that? What the fuck does that mean?
You haven't cut that beard.
Would you encourage it?
Aye, would you? Aye.
Yeah. I would look. I say to anybody, like I do sunset hikes, organised hikes up Errigal, and again, that's for mental health.
Oh,
You know,
right,
for
yeah.
anybody to come
Aye,
along.
aye.
So if you know, I always say, come along, come together, come with whoever you want.
Aye.
I'm on my own, so don't
Aye.
feel like you can't come out. And last year we did the walk and talk event for November. Me, Paddy, Michael from Donegal Daddy, Donegal Donal as well, and we hiked Errigal in aid of November.
Right.
And then we did they did a wax off with a Van Walsh.
Right.
I got a spray tan.
Nice.
I saw the pain that was being inflicted on them, so I
Fuck
said,
that waxing, jeez.
"Give me the spray tan."
Good night.
So we did that for November for charity,
Right.
and we had about 50, 60 people turn up.
Fuck.
And it was great, men and women. You know, we encouraged both. It wasn't just one, one kind of people. We just said, look, everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
It was just a way to get people to communicate, because we do live in a society where nobody talks.
No.
No.
Like, I never talked.
No.
Like, when I was suffering for 8 weeks, I spoke of nothing.
Yeah.
Like, and I'd wait till my family went out, and I'd bawl my eyes out, and I'd sit there, and I'd,
Jeez, you're that deep, were you?
oh, like,
Fuck.
and I went for counselling, and I just was bawling my eyes out all the time, because the last thing I remember for that car accident is I kiss my wife and kids goodbye every time. Like, the minute I leave the house, I'm like, love you, kiss, 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 and off I go. I thought that was the last time.
Jesus.
So, like, that is like,
You said that up my back.
oh my God.
There's a coil in here.
And it's such a weird feeling. Like, and I have that now and again. And I always think, do you know what? Life's too short. Look how short that could have been for me.
Definitely.
So I try and
Your last
encourage other
goodbyes.
people.
Yeah, well, that's
Do you know, like,
give you the kick up the holders.
oh, massive.
So there was I know this is mad, but there was an advantage of you being in that accident, maybe.
Oh, there is,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? There's positive from that.
Oh, there is, like, and we lost mum like 5 years ago to cancer, and
touch
I
wood.
believe that it was her that protected me, because I broke nothing.
Did you know?
It was severe bruising, disorientated hip, 2 severe bruised lungs, and that was the height of it. And
Jesus.
loads of cuts and glass stuck in my arm, and that was it.
You're very lucky.
So, but if you'd have seen the car wreck, the guard that turned up thought it was a fatality.
No,
Yeah, that's what he said.
Jesus.
So, and so I think that's another reason why I'm all about men's mental health now, and women's, because like we shouldn't just one sided, because both sides suffer.
yeah.
Both sides are definitely. And they're getting, everybody's getting younger.
Yeah, and
That's a scary-
people are scared to hike. You know, like I get lots of, like, men especially. How many are you on your hike tonight? And I might say 20. I'll get your next one, because they're scared that their fitness isn't going to be up to level with other people.
That's a lot of thing. Confidence is a big, massive thing.
Yeah, am I boring you?
No, I just, I'm like that.
He always yawns.
I always yawn there. Something in the one spot. I
You
always
ever notice like about 80% of our guests on ask you, are you boring them? You notice that?
You didn't yawn at me, sorry.
No, I didn't, sir.
He was asleep.
I didn't.
He was asleep.
Actually, it wasn't.
They were the painted eyes.
I got them painted on there, Sarah painted them on.
Tell me this, what made you go down so in the dumps? I know obviously after your car accident, but was it stuck in
Oh yeah, like
for 8 weeks and not...
yeah, I was sitting in the house, not being able to move.
Actually, you were obviously out and about before the
Oh
accident.
yeah, so I had been out touring about. We'd been filming with Nadine in town, and we'd been sightseeing all over. And at that point, I was doing sunset hikes, but not taking anybody on tours. It was just mainly me.
Yeah.
And then that happened, and it just sent me spiral, because I couldn't get out, and I
Aye.
could see the beautiful skies, the sunsets, and just sitting there, and people coming and going, and I just thought, I can't do it. I hate sitting glued to a TV 24/7. I
Aye.
have to be out.
Yeah.
I have to be out in the garden. I have to be outside, hiking, swimming. You ask my
You
wife.
giving Sarah a dig there, eh?
She,
That's our favourite
On
thing.
Netflix.
I do like Netflix now and again.
Hey, tell me this, what made you... I know you said you're counselling now, but what made you, like, come round to yourself again, or get out there, or,
I think it's like my wife handed me a pen and paper. I said, write out a few places you want to get to when you're back to yourself.
Aye.
And then she'd text my friends, come around to the house and that, and they were like, come on, Kevin, we'll get you out. And I think it was Nadine and Sinead said, come on, we'll get you down and see Paddy. Got in the water with Paddy, first time meeting him, and from then I was like, oh my God, this is great.
Great.
I came away with a buzz, and I was so happy being in the water, and I thought, fuck, what am I doing? Do you know, I felt like I was in before that point, I thought there was nowhere up. I thought that was me. I thought, that's it, like there's nothing here for me.
Aye.
And then it slowly progressed from that swim. Then he's like, come out again. So we went again. I thought, oh my God, right, get back on track. So I was like, right, I'm getting down that White Atlantic Way that I had started before
Yeah.
COVID hit. And that's what we did then.
Very good.
Isn't
You
it
know.
mental the way you can sit here now and say that?
Oh, yeah.
But not even the fact that, like, it's I was going to say something so simple, but like you're not ramming tablets down your throat.
No.
You're not going here every week. You're not going there to do that.
Yeah.
Chat to this counsellor or this
Yeah.
person.
You're straight out of it.
You're
Well,
straight out
that's
and
it.
into the sea, you know, to clear your
Yeah.
head. That's fucking. That's proof that
Oh yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I
like I do take antidepressants.
Aye.
You know, I've been like they're for anxiety and antidepressants, but I've been taking them on a medium dosage. You know, it's not a lot, but I take them once a day.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not every day is a happy day.
No,
Do you know? I still have
you
the
have your up
bad
and
days.
downs, eh?
Do you know? But
100%.
equally,
But you seem very positive, and
Oh,
only from what I get
yeah.
off you.
And you seem very open-minded too.
yeah, and I think if everybody shared their experience, you know, everybody's got a similar, not a similar experience to mine, but everybody's got an experience where their life has been impacted by something or someone. It might be a breakup, or it might be, you know, a loved one or something like that.
Death.
And I think, do you know, don't coop it up.
Uh,
You know, go out to the water, scream
Yeah.
if you have to.
uh,
Who cares who's looking at you? Nobody knows you.
uh.
Do you know, let it out, you know, and even come and meet friends and cry. I say cry, let it tears out, because otherwise you're going to suppress it, put it at the back of your mind, and
It's good
gonna
to cry.
re-
It is good to
reset.
cry now, in fairness.
Aye.
But-
I'm a big crier, me.
He
Cry
actually,
films and
you
everything.
actually, you say to me sometimes that you used to go up to, or even you do go up to Shammy's grave, and sometimes you have a cry. That always stuck with me, like.
Oh, it
you know,
does, eh?
It makes you feel good after,
You,
like.
you don't think it does when you're driving on the road. You feel a lot of relief.
You know, you feel it.
Yeah, but this thing about you're a man, you can't cry.
Ah,
Oh, you big softy crying there. Why are you crying? Like, yeah, that's
I
from a
cried at
generation
porno.
a long
I cried at
time
porno
ago.
one night.
Must have been bad.
Blue Waffle 3.
Paranormal activity, here, not Blue Waffle 3.
Sure, I cried E.T. and everything.
What's your best thing about traveling? What was your best thing? Driving, dipping, walking.
I say I just love it. At the moment, I love just getting in the water. It doesn't matter for how long. I just love getting in the sea because the minute I get in, I forget what I need to do, what I've done. I forget everything. Do you know? And it's great. I always think it's a reset. Like when you get in the water, it's like somebody flicking reset,
Yeah,
and your day's just starting that moment. And it doesn't matter if it's 6 o'clock in the evening.
yeah,
You know, it's like everything's washed away, and away you go.
very good.
Do you know?
You're busy, but I want to, like, you know how you said there, whenever you do the school run and then you head away.
Yeah.
Are you? Do you tell yourself, shit, I need to leave the kids off school and then I have to go here, or I want to go here? Like it's all.
I don't kind of pre-plan unless it's like planned with work because I do content creating for different kind of hotels,
Right.
B&Bs, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And unless it's a set thing I have to do, I tend to just go with the flow. So I'll just look where the weather's looking good. So it might be, oh, there's a pinch of blue sky over here. I'll head that direction and just see where it ends up.
All right.
Saturday, raining in Letterkenny. We ended up in where did we head? We went to Falcara and we went to a few different places along that. We went to Cloughlass, Burtonport, that area, Carrickfinn, and it was blue skies.
Blue sky.
Dad's telling me he's cleaning gutters and it's raining.
Nah.
Because you're not in that weather, are you?
Yeah.
So I sent him a picture and it says blue skies, Dad.
So you
Couldn't
don't,
believe it.
you don't really plan most of it. You just
I just head for the coast, and whatever. If I just see a tiny patch of blue, whether it's going to stay or not, I just head for that direction.
You lying over in Zimbabwe? I just went here.
I go to the edge. I push my boundaries. Like, you know, like I'll follow the cliffs to the very edge. Like if you'd have seen me at Cliffs of Moher last year, I climbed over the fence, which you're not supposed to do, just to let you know that.
Lucky boy.
And I went straight over to the edge, and I went to the far end, and I laid looking down.
Oh,
I'm frightened of heights.
Hey,
I shit scared of heights.
She was funny.
And I like when I got back, I was like, Jesus, the vertigo hit me. But like the thrill of being able to look over the edge.
buzz.
Aye.
I was never up there. I go.
Oh, you need to get up.
Is it dodgy for someone that's scared of heights?
No.
No, well, it's all
See there, I don't think you're that scared of heights then.
They're a footpath.
It's dodgy. Muckish would be dodgy if you're scared of heights.
Is it monkish? I was never up monkish.
Errigal, the path is wide. We've had a few people that's really scared of heights, and they thought it was fine.
See, I used to be alright, but then
Because it's not a drop. You're looking at a slope. So,
can you fall off and die like?
well, you'd have to be stupid.
You'd have to be
Well,
stupid.
I am stupid.
No, but like,
Unless you wore a pair of rollerblades up it.
somebody skied down it a few years ago
Did
in
they?
the snow.
Did they?
Yeah, during lockdown. Some guy skied off it. There's a video going on YouTube.
Is there?
Mm.
How did up there pay?
Hey,
But it's great for sunsets.
I used to be I used to be alright, but now I'm not even lying. I was walking over the courtyard, over the top of the courtyard, and I looked down and I shit myself, and that's when I was like, I'm quite scared.
Is it the movement below that's scaring you, or is it just
But
the
even
height?
see, when we were in Thermal Street there, knocking out the window, I got a wee fright there.
Do you? See, I always say if you look forward, don't look down, just look forward, and just in your head, my end goal is to get to the top.
But sure, I'm going to go up there.
But you'll forget because your end goal is to get to the top, so you'll look anyway. But in your head is right. I'm going to get to the top, and you see
I'd
yourself.
love to do it, hey.
Come up with this.
I'll take you up someday, Maffa. You
Want your
go
back?
my back guy.
You should have been there last week. The helicopter were lifting up stones.
I know why they're
They
fixing
could
it
have
fast.
give you a wee lift
Get out
up.
in handy. Or if I get stuck up it. I can just see me howling on a stone up there. I'm not going back.
Hey,
Give me left home.
Count in Funland.
But it's just a slope. Honestly,
definitely
it's
wanna
a
go.
gradual.
I
It's a gradual climb.
Definitely want to.
And it doesn't matter about your fitness either. Like loads of, like when we do the sunset hikes, I stay at the back to get everybody up. So
Alright.
nobody can be like, oh, I can't make it.
Uh.
I'm just like, come on, look, we'll keep going. And we just take our time.
Have you
Yeah,
one coming up in the tension that I can go to?
This weekend's looking pretty bad, so probably maybe next weekend. Maybe tomorrow. If you're about tomorrow. I might do one tomorrow.
What day's tomorrow for?
Wednesday. Been cool to do a wee podcast up there.
Oh, if I can go wash off my weight, so I can't go for it.
Working.
Definitely. I want to.
No, but definitely do come up on one because it's good crack. Claire's going to come on one, Self Claire.
100%.
So clear with Claire.
Where did I
Yeah.
get one of me GoPro yachts and Gupper? I have one already, sure. You stole it off me, you never get back. What do you call it? Me digi things.
Did you web?
Is it
What do you
the
call
360s?
Aye.
Oh, there's some job then.
Remember the thing I give? What do you mean you don't know for it? I give it to you. The wee thing that you set your phone on and go like that, no.
Is she
Oh, the
360?
gimbal.
No.
No?
The wee digi.
360. Is it a gimbal?
It was 360, but Vanny never put credit. It was only 180 now.
There's some job, but I'll go for that.
That's
I'll go
brilliant.
myself. I don't even need them to. Wherever you're sitting up, I'll go up.
I do, because some people bring tinnies in it. You know, have we drink?
Titties?
Titties? Titties?
Titties.
Big titties up. You're mad
Titties.
for nibbles and titties.
Oh, tons.
Tins.
Hey?
Tons of weird happening there.
Some people brought wine up in the last one.
Wait,
I swear to God, there's a video of them all pulling wine out of the bags. And I was like, here, look, I don't encourage that, but work away.
So you says you're part time do this, and then what's your other job or content for?
I do content for different hotels, a few B&Bs and that. Wee bits and piece jewellery brand as well. So
You have a jewelry man.
no, for a jewellery brand. So it's a bespoke jewellery brand based in New York and here, Thomas Lane. So
Huh.
been working with them lately. So but yeah, no, it's good. Like I like it, you know, because I kind of set my own pace. And then obviously when they come in and that I do content for them and it's nice. It doesn't feel like work. I
No.
think that's why I enjoy it because I used to work in Castle Grove as their reservations, and as much as I loved it, I just hated telling people where to go and then not being able to go. You know, I
Right.
was like, you should go here, here, and here, give out their itinerary, and then I'd be like, oh, I have to sit back at my desk.
Yeah.
I wanted to be off.
You
And
want
when
to
the
be
good weather came, I'd be like, oh.
Fuck that.
And then on my days off, then it should be raining, cloudy, and I don't care now if it's raining or cloudy. I'm straight out.
Yeah.
You know, you see people at the beach when it's raining, they're like, oh, it's raining, get out, get out. Like, you're wet.
No.
Stay in.
Uh,
You know.
I don't know, yeah.
You know, so, but yeah, definitely get outside and enjoy it.
What's the plans for the future with? Keep doing what you're doing, keep her what's the goal, or are you happy what you're doing now?
I don't know. At the moment, I'm just kind of plodding along, just taking it as it comes. And
Don't
you
plan.
know, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's got me so far, and like I'm grateful for everything that comes my way. You know, I never knock anything back, and you know, and even advice. People will text me looking for advice and that, and I give them advice.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
Oh, very good.
you know, I always think if you give, not to get back, but you give, you know, good things will come your way.
Yeah.
So
What kind of advice are people looking for? Places to go, or
I get that a lot. People say I'm coming to Donegal. I'm
hope you
flying
don't
into
say that's a secret.
That's a secret. Look it up. No, I give them a big itinerary. They'll say I'm coming to Donegal
Yeah.
for 4 days.
Right.
What should I see? And I'll break it down to them. Like if they go to Inishowen or if they go to South Donegal, North Fanad, wherever, and I'll give them a few wee options. Do you
Don't
know?
send them to Moville, whatever you do.
No. Well, who likes Moville?
There's actually aliens in Moville. Do you know that?
Is there?
There's all aliens down there.
Moville's not a bad place.
Back that back.
But yeah, Moville's not too bad. Yeah.
I've never been spoiled. I don't know what.
The water things, is that still down there?
No, they don't have water down there yet.
Huh?
Initial Adventures.
Is that, you go out in the water and do the...
Yeah. I've not done that yet, but it looks.
Is that what that is?
I stay in the wall. Great town! That's a great town. I love it.
What were you saying, Vinny?
I'll be as
I thought it was Dunlow you was running about. That's where the aliens are.
Dunlow's nice. Do you know they've got a pool down there? Pond.
No.
Dunlow's got it's like an outdoor pool.
Was it?
I swear to God. So when you come through the town and you come to the T-junction in the village, you take the right to go towards Carrickfinway. But if you go left and then take the right, it'll bring you to the back of the car park, back of the town, and then there's a pond on the way to Crowley Head.
Fuck.
Jeez, unreal.
Oh, sure, I'm back in Middlebank here.
Like they got a
Trying to
pond
get
up
you
there
direction. Go
too.
left and pond right to the thing.
Well, you can't miss it because you just take the
I'm the
left.
park in
take the right.
Carrickhill here, Kevin. Where you at?
No, I'd see, to be fair, all your stuff on, if anyone follows you, all know that your stuff is really fucking good. Like, your stuff's really classy. Even.
Oh, cheers,
We went
man.
down, I went down because he does nothing for the podcast. I went down into your profiles just to see a bit about yourself. They write a wee bit of stuff down. And the page is very
Professional.
looking, but your stuff.
cheers, thank you.
And do you know how else I know your stuff's good?
Yeah.
Because Porrick said your stuff was good. And that's how we know your
See,
stuff's
Porrick
good.
sound.
Did we see, joking aside though, where were we? Over at the golf for the weekend with Quigley. We were
Aye.
just chatting about you, and he actually did say your stuff was good, and he never says that about anybody, so count yourself lucky.
Thanks, Porrick.
What's your favourite shot on your page?
So I was going to say John Booker or something. You know?
I know. I was just thinking as well. I was looking up there, going, "What can I drink?"
No, because he's right, because we were all looking, and you have so much content on there, like, and it's all very.
But
very
that's not
good.
all of it. They're like you should see
I
it.
know,
I have
I'd say
about
that.
24,000 photographs on my phone.
But it's all very.
Aye.
It's all very high quality, but it's all very, very professional.
Yeah. No, thanks very much. You know,
What would be your favorite? Like, what would be your favorite shot? Like your favorite video taken?
it's a hard one. There's so many. You know, like each video has a different element that I think is great, and then others then not so great. But I've one that's going to probably go up this week, and it's of Harry's Hole.
Oh,
Aye.
awesome.
Were you guys mixed in into it?
I'll not be there.
Like,
You'll be there, man. Are you walking up
I'm
road?
going fucking home, Jim.
uh,
I don't know how to do.
well, look, we took a camper van down to Kerry.
Class.
And it was epic. It was a company based in Ballycastle, and they gave it to us for the weekend, and we took it down to Kerry, down to Dingle. The best experience ever.
Was it?
Yeah, to the point where I accidentally leaned on the table and I broke the table.
Did you?
So I had to own up to it. I did straight away, owned up to them. I said, "Look, I'm really sorry, I just broke the table."
Aye.
He said it's a quick fix, so I was happy, but
You didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah,
That was
but
me. I'd probably break the fridge and break the.
My dream is to buy a camper van.
oh, you should definitely.
Like, I would love a camper van. I have to get married and all that shit first, but then after I'm going to buy a camper van.
It's I know this kind of digs Airbnbs and hotels and that, but it's a really cheap way to travel. You know, 'cause you could pull up at a beach, wild camp,
I love
you know, and then
Aye.
off you go the next morning, then to somewhere else, you know.
I love
I'm
that.
on that shit too myself.
I
And there's
love
like wee places that you go to camp.
Put on a
you just
mermaid
pay.
outfit and go down to the water.
What?
Well, if you meet our friend Tanya, she's got a mermaid outfit with her tonight, I think,
No shit.
to go dipping.
You are going to meet her because we're only
I'm not going. I'm going up the road, sir.
Bring a text, bring a text.
Fucking. He thinks I do nothing else.
Ashley's coming. I
Right.
think she's here.
She can run on, Jim. We're hanging up the road.
We've just texted her now.
No, but I'd love a camper van. I have all.
You want to buy one, man? You can be landed.
But you can do it up yourself. There's
No,
a-
I'm going to like buy a real. I'm like, I have no money at all, but I'm
Yeah.
going to like.
No
get
money at all.
something.
Cock.
Well, do you know there's a great page called Camper Vamper? They're based down the south, I think, and you give them your camper van and they do it up, and you should see the stuff they create.
Porrick.
They are incredible. Like, they've got an act. They really know what they're doing.
I'd love one. Hey, I'd love one. Like,
Sure, fuck your wedding.
no, I need to get married first. Once I get married, I'm going to buy one. Definitely. Like,
But we know people who's done up a wee Berlingo, you know, and put insulation in themselves, cladded it with wood,
Aye.
and they just stuck a bed in.
a lot of people do that.
Aye.
I want a real fucking like. I want a real like. I want to be a pricking one on. You'll be a prick about it if you're going to be a prick.
Do you know they don't go very
Get a
fast?
big one.
No,
They're very slow.
I'll give. I'll be in the back. And
You want to ask that next question, man?
You'll have everybody behind you flashing you, beeping you. Get out of the way! It's 100, not 20! That's what we had on the way to Kerry.
What would you ask your 15-year-old self if you could? Yeah, man.
That's not it.
What would you 15 yourself for? Ask her for 15. That's what you
No, that's not. Knowing what you know now.
No one would you know now. What would you ask your 15-year-old self? What would you tell your 15-year-old self?
I would have not gone into study architecture, and I'd gone in to do photography and
Geography.
But is that
that's my only regret, I think, is that I went to study architecture.
And did you complete it?
Oh yeah, and I
Finish
should have
the job.
gone. I should have gone and studied videography and photography.
would you have done videography and photography only for COVID?
Yeah,
Aye.
but you see, I was big into photographs anyway. My family come from photographs; they capture everything.
Right.
And I think that's mum's generation because we used to get photographs printed every week. Like we go away for the weekend, photographs are printed
Yeah.
Monday morning. So we grew up with photographs. So that's kind of the eye then started developing. So I started looking at cameras, and like most of the time I just shoot with my phone.
Yeah.
You know, the Apple now 13 Pro Max is fantastic. You know, you can shoot with
Apple 14 Pro Max you have.
13
That costs more than the house I'm living in.
13 Pro Max minus. I'm poor. So
What
if
is
anybody
Park
wants to
phone?
set up a GoFundMe,
What's your phone, Park? Jeez, that's... I would
you're
love
12
yours,
Pro
like,
Max, are you? You see, they're excellent.
That can get every blackhead in Marty's nose. Like,
Aye.
Yeah,
Burst them.
Shoots in 4K.
Gives you
4K,
back
60
in
frames, brilliant.
Some job, but...
Do you know Netflix shoot with Apple phones
Oh,
when they
yeah.
first come out? If you Google Netflix documentaries, Apple, they'll bring out that they've shot with the 4, 5, 6, whatever, all the way up to, I think, iPhone 12.
Where the fuck?
Yeah, they've shot live documentaries.
That's
So that's how
amazing. What-
good the phones are.
Is there any point in getting one of Park's big fancy cameras or what?
I tell people
For
phones
this shit
enough.
though, perfect.
Oh yeah, like if you want the high end and you want the top professional look that you guys have here with Park, definitely go for the big camera. But
Well, he's-
if you're out exploring, you're doing a bit of content and that like me,
You don't want to carry it all the time.
your phone captures just as good. Do you know? And then it's down to the editing and tweaking and stuff like that there, you know, but the Apple kinda does it for you. You know, it
to
kinda
be
gives
fair, like all our stuff, we would never fault Park's fucking no whatever
Oh.
we would never do like whatever shit. If you show me one on your if you show I do not if you show me one on your camera on your phone, we couldn't fault the difference.
Yeah.
Or what it
Oh, you
is.
can tell the quality is incredible.
But what I always say too, and I know you're the same, you're alright taking a photo
Yeah.
with a good camera, a good phone. You need the fucking eye for it,
Aye.
Aye,
don't you?
But like
need the eye for it.
wherever I go, I'm thinking in my head areas to stand, where to go, snaps, what will look good. Yeah, it might look good to me there and then, but when I go back and look at it, it might be crap.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll take different angles in that, and Park's probably the same too
He's
as
the
well.
same, but he says when we go set up in places, because we go around a lot of places.
Yeah.
And I say, "Oh, go here." He'd be like, "No, that's not."
Yeah.
He's like, you have to have the eye for it.
Aye.
They know what looks good and what doesn't.
Yeah, and I think that's the key. Like, but anybody can take a photograph. You know, it's just like you say, where you capture that angle. You know,
No one.
and videos are the same too as well. Like, you know, people say, how do you get the reels up? Reels are so easy. You know, if
Yeah.
you know what you're looking for and you want to try to capture, reels can, like I do mine, I can do mine in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, I can put a reel together in 10 minutes. You know, so as long as I know I've got good content there.
We want to hire him, shampoo. It takes 10 weeks.
Aye, but Park stuff is top quality. Aye.
What's your favourite movie? Don't say Waterboy. Fucking Valentine! Fucky!
Goonies. Sloth.
Goonies.
No, do you know what?
Don't be saying what Sarah said in 15 movies. Pick one movie.
It'd have to be between E.T. and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Jesus, that's
first champ. Love E.T.
But then there's Uncle Buck too, I like him.
He's
Uncle
dead.
Buck. He's dead. The same
And
thing.
Robin Williams is dead.
Robin Williams, he was
You like
fucking
anything
lethal.
when anybody's alive in the film?
Bit of Pretty Woman.
Probably one.
Class.
Maybe my wife's favourite film.
Richard Gere fucking Dreamboat 2 in it.
Julia Roberts.
But grey in him, he's a dirty bastard too, so he kind of just got spit in your pocket. Oh, she's got to be a bit too
Do you know
far
that
there.
we
We're in the Shandon tale. Like.
Do you know that scene where she's sleeping in the bed and he finally sees that she's a ginger and not brown hair? And
What
he
was
goes,
that movie?
Pretty Woman.
I wasn't
He just
born.
gets out of the shower and he goes like that and reaches for something off the couch. I thought he was reaching for a Johnny and not a watch. I was like, why would they film somebody reaching for a Johnny?
Johnny Five.
Well, I caught on right now. Jesus, we're in the Shandon with your failure. Taste.
You want to use fart?
Could have been me.
They're good films to be fair. Any of them old films are class.
Aye.
Nobody makes the classics like them anymore.
Depends what kind of form you're in too before you put one on,
Aye.
doesn't it?
I was chatting earlier about going for naps. See, if I was going for a nap, it doesn't matter how many times I watch it. I put on The Dark Knight or The Dark Knight Rises and fall
Really?
asleep. Oh, I fucking love it. Hey.
Being.
Oh, you can't beat that.
Oh, here we go.
No, doctor, that's for later.
Why are someone short man?
When he was.
What about Harry Potter?
Somebody has to stay
Harry
in the
Potter's
plane,
good.
brother.
We went to the premiere for the Dumbledore movie there last year.
class.
Did you?
We dressed up in Harry Potter's.
Oh, yeah.
We were the only two dressed up.
You look like a cunt then.
But
I can do a good Hermione. Do
Go.
you want to see it?
Hermione Crespo.
Clip was part right. I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea, get
That's
killed,
sweet.
or worse, expelled.
the Irish Hermione.
No.
That sounded more like Hagrid.
Can you do the impressions?
No, they're quite offensive. Here, this is probably like an hour long, and by the time you get a cut, it'll be 10 minutes.
No, it's not me. What's your favourite takeaway?
Oh, tin tie all the way.
Tongue tie.
Yeah. And it's not a paid ad, this.
What would you get out of it?
Chicken Kung Po. Kung Po chicken. It's wild, spicy, and chips.
Is that a not a spicy?
What's that, garlicky?
No, it's just chili.
Kung Po.
Kung Po.
Kung Po chicken and
Kung Po.
chips.
Sorry, Shani.
And then I get a spice bag to go with it.
Spice bag. That's
A
spicy.
spice bag is
I wish your dung
Yeah,
bag's
we
like
got
a fucking Rosie Gardner.
Do you ever get a spice bag out of simple slicing or melting?
Oh, that's nice in there. I have a pizza made by me down there.
Do you?
Named after me.
Do you?
The Wild Lancer Traveller.
Wildland
It's
Traveller.
in Conways too.
Fuck.
So if you want a pizza, go to Sip and Slice.
What's on it? Sea salt and
all that.
mermaid semen. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why did he ruin every part? Why did he ruin every part?
Thankfully, no semen.
Yeah.
No, it's no tomato base. It's just garlic butter base with walnuts, pear, mozzarella, and chives. And
Sounds
walnuts.
horrendous.
Oh my bestseller! Can't keep up. He sells out of it so quick.
Does he?
Every
Jesus,
time I go down, he
sounds
goes,
tight, sir.
"Here, lad, I'm sorry, I have no pear left. It has
Eh?
to be pineapple." Runs out of the pear. I have to get pineapple then.
Pear on the pizza. No
Unreal.
harm, D. Kevin. That sounds like fucking shite, sir.
If you have it,
I must
You'll-
try it.
you
Like,
will
what it
be
sounds
like,
like pear
Jesus,
and
that lad
walnuts
there
and
has
olives
good
and all
taste.
that there.
yeah,
Stick a
That's
bag of
okay.
liquors, all sorts.
that's lovely.
Dirty.
I must try it. We'll try it someday, Maffa.
No, you couldn't be hungry in it. No.
Oh yeah, I took my family down and they all had it and they couldn't believe how good it
Lovely.
was.
Who ever said, "Oh, I'm starving. I'm going to get a pear pizza"?
Until you try it, you'll love it. And there's a pear pizza down at Rusty Oven too.
Bro.
Pear and walnut.
Billo.
Well,
I must try it, hey.
Get us down, Nicky. We'll broadcast.
It's just feeling hard things in a pizza be fucking.
Their pizza dough is Bell's Kitchen pizza dough,
delightful.
and it is unreal.
Where
You should see him down at Sip and Slice.
Is it?
Oh, and the chips. You gotta try the chips.
Chips down there too. I'm a chip man.
Unbelievable. I had a spice
Skinny
box
fries.
down there. Oh, I nearly took it under the bed. Was that nice?
So round it all off, what's your favourite Pringle?
Go easy now.
Oh, salt and vinegar.
Is it?
Aye, salt and vinegar.
Safe.
Safe. She says, is it?
I have a wee boy he's only 4. His speech isn't that great, but he calls them Kimmies. He can't say Pringle.
Kimmies?
Kimmy's.
Kimmies.
It's a brave effort.
But it's stuck, so we're like, does
Aye.
anybody want any Kimmies?
Kimmy's.
That's as far out as we'll go.
But he
Kimmies?
can't say George. That's his name, George, and he can't say George. So all the way through, he's called himself Joe. Now, yeah,
Do you change his name?
and now yesterday we were like, "What, George? Say your name, George," because the wee boy down the road calls him Gorge.
Gorge.
And he went, John. That's what he said. And somebody said he doesn't like George, so it's George on. He'll probably turn into a John Joe.
John Joe.
We're actually in John Joe's bar here in the beautiful Shandon Hotel. I don't know if
Yeah.
you see our scenery out behind us here. It's in your doorstep in Donegal.
Hard
Do you
to
ever swip your Pringle along ice cream and eat it?
Jesus, and you think now you're going to
I
start?
don't know that part.
That's a bit dirty. It'll be all soggy.
No, it's not. Trust me to try it, please. See you when you're watching Paranormal Activity tonight.
Power nothing on the family. Right? Sounds like. Why? I have Tourette's in my
I think
brain.
you have Tourette's.
On my brain.
Well, I gotta have to be alcohol.
There's a bit of a tick there.
Why did you say that?
I don't know, it came out, Tim.
Why did he say that part?
On that note, hey,
On that note, we'll wrap it up. Again, all joking aside, thank Shandon there, will you, after saying that?
thanks very much to Shandon and their lovely day with Made Up Mommy and Kevin, the Wild Atlantic Traveller, and the spa was absolutely lovely. We're bonged, and we got high tea. And
That's afternoon tea, by the way. Any normal person out there.
that's just cutting down the dyslexicness in me. But hey, we had a great fucking time, and they did everything for us, didn't they?
To be
Winnie?
fair, we're treated
Incredible.
royalty down here.
Treated royalty.
Royalty or loyalty?
Royalty.
Thanks a million again. Now we appreciate it, and
We'll take the presidential suite now.
for an hour's nap. But Kevin, thanks a million. For
No,
coming.
thank you, lads.
Really
Been
appreciate
great.
it.
Thank you very much.
And keep doing what you're doing.
No,
It's
cheers.
amazing. All your stuff's class.
And your
see you
positive,
down the
positive outlook in life after what happened is great.
No, thank you.
Definitely. Get
No,
out there
cheers.
and we'll get up Errigal, and we're going to for a dip now anyway.
Yeah.
We do like it or not.
I'm not going no up, no harm. I'm going up the road.
That's episode 36. I need to go now down. Episode
26.
26 of the V&M podcast. We're back next week, was I don't know what, but we'll let you know. Thanks again to Big P behind the camera there. Does nothing as usual. And we will see you again in the near future, hopefully up Errigal.
You're not going to bear go, Maffa. You hardly got the.
You've been no bother up Errigal.
You hardly got the steps in the square. Do you hear me, Maffa?
Got that, P.
Stop smiling, Maffa.
Boy, got that. He does that to me, you know, he keeps it running.
To see what you're going to say.
Is that off now? Does it off, but
Starving.
That was hilarious. It's a wild crack.